Hi, I'd like to join the Tall Girl Committee.
Yes, I see you've come to ask to be part of the Tall Girl Council on today, National Tall Girls Day. Let me see your shoes. I know that's not 5'8" laughing. I know that's not. You barely made it. Decline. I don't know why you're still here. Decline.
Hello and welcome to a special Tall Monday, National Tall Girls Day today for Claire Haire. Going a little bit off course today, but it's still relevant because it has pertained to me. As everybody knows, I am 5'10" tall, and I am here to talk to you about my pros and cons about being tall. So the first thing is the world is not meant for us. So fun fact, only 5'10" and up is considered tall for men and women. So guess how much of a percentage that is? It's 14% for women and 10% for men. Of course, this is for just the United States, but it's just one of those things where it's just like the world's already giving us uneven world, right? And then on top of that, I would say clothes as well. Like it's very hard for me to find. I have a 36.5" inseam. So basically I have legs for years, eons, and decades. So basically for the most part, I could say that there's pros to it, but there's also cons, because it's just kind of like, yes, that's good. I have long legs. They look good. They make dresses and pants look amazing. But there's also a cons where it's just like, where are we going to find these pants at? Where are we going to find them at? Seats as well, but I think that's like a general tall person thing. Seats, like even with on the airplane, I know I'm gonna have my my legs to my ears for sure. If I'm ever on an airplane, I could definitely say for sure. And also there's like different hierarchies to it, because I feel like, and like I said, this is just my opinion, but I think I've said this before on my channel, I feel like there's different hierarchies to it. I feel like 5'8" to 5'11" is what they consider model hot. So basically enough for, average, the average height for men in America is 5'9", the average height for women is 5'4", which I think is a lie. Because I'm only 5'10", and I walk around and I feel like I am an alien from Pandora and Avatar. So I'm not really considered a tall woman, but 5'8" to 5'11" is about, that's what they consider model hot. That's actually, a lot of designers prefer their models that height, because once you get to past a certain height, there's just a lot of material they gotta get for your length. So the reason why that is, because think about it, 5'8" to 5'11", you have your heels on, and then you get to 6'3". So imagine if you're already 6'3", your naturally built-in stilts are already on there, and your legs for the most part. So you're already built in that. So I'm just kind of like, really? So for the most part, you get to like 6'3", 6'4", okay? So that's why I said, like, I consider it like model hot. Like basically that's not too tall. Once you get past 6 feet, I think, to me, in my opinion, I know it's only a 2-inch difference, but I feel like the true tall women are the ones who are 6 feet plus, because most men don't even fall into that category. So I would say 6 feet to 6'3" are like the real tall women, and 6'3" and above. There are our queens that we look up to. No, literally, we look up to, and we're just like, please adopt us for the most part. So I could definitely say for sure that when it comes to, being a tall woman, I could definitely say for sure that there's just a lot going on. People tell you that you're tall because, this is not your original body. So they have to remind you every time they see you. Another thing too, people get mad at you for being tall, and I'm just like, I'm tall just like my 6'7" grandfather. So I don't know what to tell you. You gotta take that up with your parents, send a letter to management for the most part. I think for sure is the insecurity as well, because a lot of people, I think I had like a previous coworker, I had a previous coworker, and I was just sitting there and I was just like, hey, tomorrow's like an event, should I wear my heels? And she was just like, no, I'm 5 feet, and when I put my heels on, I'm 5'3". If you put heels on, you're gonna make me disappear. Guess what I did the next day? I showed up with my Steve Madden 7-inch heels, and I wore them. And she was like, really? I was just like, yes, really. How are you gonna get mad at me for being tall? If it's anything, whenever I see a tall woman, she's wearing heels, I don't even know her. I was like, excuse me, ma'am. I don't know you, but God bless you. God bless you, everyone. Like, I'm just like, thank you, because what's that's telling me that you're telling everyone that I'm tall, I'm here, no fear, we're tall, you small, you know, for the most part. But, you know, like I said, I love my short queens and kings too, because they give the best hugs. You know, when I'm hugging a tall person, it's like this, compared to a short person, I'm just like, hey, you know, like it's really welcoming for sure. I love my hugs from my short friends as well, but just everyone. But for the most part, I could definitely say, I think like an investment too is the fact that people feel like you gotta explain why you're tall, because like, you must have modeled, you must have basketballed, you must have gotten a cat out of a tree. Like, this kind of like, they try to make you explain why you're tall. And then we have the tall deniers, usually around 5'9" to 5'10". You know, a lot of men and women around, mostly men, oh, they're just like, you're not 5'9", I'm 5'9". I was like, sir, I can pull the ruler out and mess your whole weekend up, okay? Why would I lie about this? Like, there's a lot of pros to it, but why would I lie about this? Because at the end of the day, when it's time, when I go to a store and I see that they don't have more than size 9, or someone's like, oh, I want to shop online. I was just like, I need to know, excuse me. When I shop online, I need to know more information than the regular person, because they're just like, oh, okay, so she wore a medium, I wore a medium. No, I need her birth certificate, her blood type, everything. I need her height, weight, IRS tax return from last year. I need every piece of information I can get from this person, because I've been bamboozled, hoodwinked, and swindled plenty of times before when I'm looking for an outfit and I'm just like, so you said the model was 5'7", right? In centimeters. Like, I just really want to know, because what ended up happening is I get a dress, like the dress is too short, the pants is too short. Like, me with pants, like, I literally, before I buy a pants, like, I meditate about it. I meditate about the pants. I sit there and think, oh my God, is this really gonna fit me? Like, seriously, is this really going to fit me? Yes, I'm clapping now. I'm like, is this really going to fit me? Because I get more irritated with that. And then the shoe size, you know, there are some, you know, tall women out there with small feet. I've seen a woman who she's 6'1" and she wears a size 8. And I'm just like, must be nice. I've been wearing size 11 since 7th grade. So what does that size 11 mean? That means I'm almost a foot. So basically, if I find a shoe and I like it, I have to buy it. You don't know how frustrating it is, even from being a bridesmaid. Like, everybody's like, oh, my shoe was $25. After size 10, just in case you didn't know, they start charging more. So everybody else's shoe was $25. My shoe was $40. And the thing about having big feet is it's not like I can cut a piece off to try to make it fit. Like, at the end of the day, like, this is my genetics. My mom has a size 11. I have a size 11. If I have a kid, poor baby, she'll probably be a size 12. It is what it is. They're good flippers for when you want to swim. But for the most part, I can definitely say there's a lot of pros to being tall. It's just that everybody thinks you're important. Literally. Like, I've walked in rooms before and they're just like, oh, are you one of the regional managers? Or, oh, are you just like, you're important for no reason. You've done nothing but exist and you're important. You're instantly important. Like, you walk in a room, people look. People turn around. That's why people say, whenever I walk into a room, no one ever looks at me, no matter what I wear, blah, blah. I was like, listen, there is a beauty and gift in that, because now you know you don't got to be on point all the time. I know when I leave the house, all eyes will be on me, regardless of where I'm at, okay? Especially if everybody at the store is short. Oh my God, like, I thought Avatar didn't premiere till December. She's here. And I was like, let me wear some heels. Oh my God, I got into an argument about somebody. I remember I got into an argument. I was at a Cuban store, Cuban shop. Because you know I love some arroz con pollo. Don't play with me. I'm here all day. Y frijoles, okay? Arroz con pollo all day, cada día. So basically I was there and this older dude who was sitting there, I was just like, oh, he gonna talk to me. I got it in my head. I was like, oh, he gonna say something. Did you used to play basketball? He whispers unintelligibly. I'm just like, nope, never really play. Are you sure? I was like, nope, can't even dribble. No, don't even got the hand coordination to dribble. That wasn't me. That was some other tall person. He was just like, oh, okay. Are you sure? And I'm just sitting here, I'm just like, this is what I gotta deal with. The thing was like, this is how you know you've been tall for a long time, since birth. Like, you just start having the conversation in your head because you know they're gonna talk to you. They have to say something. Now, the only people who I allow to ask me for my height are people who are children. And these children are hilarious. The funniest was when I was wearing a gold dress and I was waiting in line and this kid looked me up. I was like, oh, they gonna talk. Are you like a golden statue? I was just like, yep. And I talked too. He was like, ooh, he was laughing. So I was just like, kids are the only people who I have patience for. Everybody else who's a grown adult who pays taxes, no, you don't get to ask me how tall I am all the time. I'm just gonna start having a card. I remember I saw one meme where this one person, they had a card that had their height on it, and I was like, yes. But for the most part, those are my pros and cons for being tall. So if you have any qualms, share below. Definitely, if you know any tall women or tall people, get them some ankles for their joints because we hurting. And also hug a tall person today with their consent because you're not gonna come out to this video and say, I told you to hug a random tall person. But for the most part, don't forget to subscribe, share. It's Claire here.